Yo, what's good? We're gonna get right into it. This is my boy Mike. Finna get this fresh bald taper. It's a bald high taper. Uh yeah, we just comb everything out. I'm gonna put in my first guideline. I use the Babyless FX trimmers and I just put in my guideline. I make sure I do it light so that it doesn't leave a hard line. And then I just turn it over and what I'm saying, you see right here, just clean it up, make sure it's all the way bald. Then I go in with my wall seniors, guard all the way open. I go about an inch, maybe it's half an inch to an inch. Make sure we put in even lines as we go. Then right there, I just closed it down all the way, and then I'm gonna bump it halfway open and just take out the little bit of line if it's still a little bit line. Like right there, I just bumped it halfway open. Close it down again just to detail, make sure it's all the way, get that bottom line out. Right here, I switch to the one guard all the way open, go up about an inch. Again, just making sure everything is even, combing every so often just to make sure, all of the hair that you're cutting off is out the way. As you can see right there before I just had closed it down to closed, and then I opened it halfway, and I'm just, like I said, lightening up that middle spot. Again, just combing it as you go, comb as you go. You want to go over it several times just to make sure everything is level and into the same length. And then right here, I switch to my half guard. Again, the blaze I'm using is the wall system. It is the wall senior, so just so you know. And my process with the half guard is halfway open, and then I'll close it. I'm just moving my light. I guess it was a little dark in there or whatever, but yeah, halfway open, and then I close it down and just knock that bottom line out. All right, right here I switch to my 1.5 guard. Again, all the way open, just going up an inch, making sure I comb everything as I go, making sure all that hair is off, and then I'll close it down right there and just go a little lower than I did with the guard all the way open. Again, it's imperative that you comb it as you go for sure. And then right here, I switch to the 2 guard, again, all the way open. I start everything all the way open, but as you can see, I'm kind of going a little slower right here, and I'm just making sure I go up and off the head, go up and flick off, go up and flick off, and then again, once I close it down, I go a little bit under what I just did. And again, just combing as you go. Went back to that 1.5 guard. It's a dark spot. All right, now we're gonna start on this back taper. Move my light. Gotta make sure we get some good lighting. All right, again, starting off everything the same way. I always remove my headrest. I just feel like it'd be in the way. And then until the end of the cut when I use the razor. But anyway, so again, start off each taper the same way. Start with my bald line. I use my guides. Like, so for the back taper, the guides I use is the bottom of the earlobe. That's just what I do. I don't know, what other barbers do or not, but that's kind of what I do. Just kind of use reference points. And then as you see later in the video, when you're going back to detail, you'll see why it's important to have your reference points. So again, no guard, all the way open, going up about an inch. And it's all the same steps and processes. We'll go ahead and speed this up a little bit. steps all the way through, all the way open, all the way closed, and then halfway to knock out that line. From the no guard open, we're going to switch to the one guard again. One guard is going to be all the way open, and just close it down and work that taper in. Close the one guard down. Switch to the half guard. I keep everything the same. Keep everything the same. Again, only thing different when I use the 0.5 guard or the half guard, I start with it halfway open and then close it down. I don't do fully open. I ain't gonna say I don't do it, but I usually only do the half guard fully open as if I'm just detailing my work. So right here we got that look like the 1.5 guard. Again, keep all the steps the same. Keep all the steps the same. All the way open, close it down. And I know y'all probably looking at it, look like it's like a ledge or something in the back, but don't worry about it. We're gonna get that in the later detail. And now we're just going back to that one guard, all the way open, making sure we get that middle line out right there. When I'm detailing, I slow it down a little bit just to make sure all of the hairs get into the blade. And we got that 2 guard again. Go up and come off the head, just flick off the head. Again, the 2 guard is the highest guard that I use, because as you'll see in a minute, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do my clipper over comb to get that ridge out and kind of just blend it in with the taper. I think on the top he goes with the 8 guard, so that's what we do on top. We do an 8 on top. So again, like I said, the 2 is the highest guard I do when I'm fading, and then everything else is just clipper over comb. And again, we couldn't see that side, so we're just gonna fast forward through that. But yeah, right here, like I said, here the clipper over comb. My technique for this is just go in and pull it out to an angle. Go up and into the hair, and then pull it out to an angle and cut off that hair. Something that I learned in barber school is, like, if you're debulking, which is what I'm doing here, and just trying to blend it in. So if you're debulking, you go horizontal, and then when you're trying to blend in, you go vertical with the comb, like up and down on the comb. That's a little trick I learned in barber school. Like I said, if you're interested or whatever, try it, on your next straight haircut, and let me know how it works. Or if it's something you already do, comment below, let me know. But you can already see how it's kind of leveling out. And we're gonna do the same thing on the side, and also behind the ear as well, just to kind of get that hair up off of the edge up behind the ear. And again, no matter what you're doing, comb it down always. You can kind of see it right there. You see how I go into the hair, and then what's hanging out, I'll just go across that. I go up, bring it out to an angle, clip it off. then right here is what I said. I'm going vertical up and down on the cone, and I'm just trying to blend it in at this point. Again, horizontal, take out weight, up and down to blend in. And then right now I can, as you can see too on the screen, we still got a little line. So now I'm just detailing. And that's what's good about reference points. Just remembering, and always remember, because you always want to remember where your, where your guides are that you used, like what blade you or what guard you used at that point. So when you go back in and detail, you can know what guard to use and make sure you don't take your fade higher or do any, anything like that to mess it up. And I'm just going back through the guards. I know I had to go a little higher here, so I think I put the one guard on and opened it all the way up. And that's gonna help blend in that top line between the 1 and the 1.5 guard. And again, just work it down as I go down. Work the lever down as I go down. Again, just detailing my work. This is the no guard. Now we're about to start up on this line. Again, I'm combing everything out to the edge, especially with straight hair. Like for me at least, it kind of moves when you're edging up. So I'm always combing down. Like sometimes I use the hairspray, sometimes I don't. It just kind of depends. But yeah, I try not to use it if I can. I ain't gonna lie, that taper look kind of clean though. Shit, comment below what y'all think. Just hold that ear down, get it out the way so I can hit that edge with the corner behind that ear. You gotta work with that corner of that blade. You don't want to bring that behind the ear edge too high. At least I don't personally. Try to keep it, low as possible around that ear. Your clients understand, just bend that ear however you gotta bend it, you know what I'm saying? And my boy trying to grow his beard out, so we finna just line it up, but I'm probably just go ahead and speed through this for y'all. All right here we're gonna start on the edge up. Edge up just depends. Sometimes I start in the middle. Sometimes I start at the highest side and just go to the middle. Just kind of depends on how I'm feeling. Right here, I started at the corner, and I'm going across to the middle. I hit that vertical bar, and again, just constantly tapping and tap and go, tap and go. Make sure it's not too much of a crazy pushback or anything like that. He does have like some hangover, so I do cut off a little bit of that, but yeah, for the most part, we're just locking in. My boy was falling asleep. Crazy. This is a terrible time to go to sleep. some excuse right there, but yeah, nah. It's a terrible time to go to sleep, boy. Wake up. Yeah, hit that vertical bar. Make sure everything is straight. Right here, I just face it to the mirror, make sure everything is straight. He giving me the nod, like, you know what I'm saying? He good with it. He good. He see it straight too. Again, now we're finna just finish lining up this beard and stuff. Again, he's trying to grow it in, so I just leave everything as high as possible. On the top of the top of the beard line, I just use my razor. I don't even use the clippers for real. And then we go ahead and razor this edge up also. Well, just the vertical bars on the edge up, and then I'm gonna lean them back to do the across the front. Right here, so you gotta put that headrest back. Go ahead and take off the cape, and then I lean them back, and we edge up this front. Like my boy be coming in from like work and stuff, work 12-hour shifts, like warehouse work or something like that. So yeah, that boy be tired, bro. Just clean off the neck, all the excess hair that be up under the neck strip and stuff when you cape them up. Again, it's the small details. Just make sure everything is clean and ready to go. My boy still going to sleep, but this is the end of the cut. Check the description. Make sure you check out all the affiliate links. Help me out, help you out. If you're in the DFW Metroplex and want to book a haircut, that link will be in the description also. And again, comment, like, share, subscribe to the channel, follow for more haircut videos. I'll holler at y'all.
Exclamation, exclamation. You, this year, you are going to buy a house. Let's touch and agree.
Oh, well.
That's church terms. I'm not going to use that. This year, you are going to buy a house.
Hell yeah.
Are you with that? With that?
Then let's see what her response will be. I'm interested.
All right, cool. Let's see who else we got here.
Yeah, my bad. Continuing to fall asleep. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, the first one, bro. Shit happened. My reflexes are pretty good right now. Yeah. Big, bro. Thursday comes.